Hello everybody, Gino Barbaro, one of the co-founders of Jake and Gino, and in this video I want to focus specifically on you and what are your surpluses in life. As I told you in a previous video, I had 3 surpluses when I started investing in multifamily. I knew that my family with 6 children, I needed more surpluses. I could not rely on 1 or 2 forms of revenue because let's say restaurant went out of business or I lost a fourplex, I'd have nothing coming in. So that's what started me on the path to multifamily investing. Focus on what streams of revenue you have. Focus on what you do for a living. I can go back to the restaurant business and give you an idea of how I was starting to focus on growing those streams of revenue. Had a restaurant business, only 70 seats. That's all I could fill up in that place. Every day, those people would come in and I could not generate additional revenue. So I was thinking of additional revenue streams. The first thing I did was I wrote a cookbook. Now, a cookbook is education, just like Jake and Gino has the education arm of the investment. The cookbook was one stream of revenue. The next one, to continue with that education and continue to build that brand, what I wanted to do is create YouTube videos and training videos and teach people on how to cook. The next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to do live events. We started doing cooking classes in the restaurant. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun and another layer of revenue. We were closed on Mondays. Monday night was perfect. Let's do that. The next thing that was really huge for us was catering. We did off-site catering. We would cater to doctor's offices. We started doing weddings. We started doing barbecues, bar mitzvahs. It was awesome. We started doing a lot of food, a lot of off-site revenue. The next one I thought we should have done was a food truck. Food trucks were awesome. You get them in the morning, you send the food truck out, another form of revenue. Another thing I did with the restaurant, we started a physical products brand. I started selling cutlery. I started selling garden bucket bags. It was really a great idea to continue that branding. Another thing that we did, started jarring marinara sauce for the restaurant. Another way to start delivering more products, create the brand, and all those little revenue streams would start to grow. Now, they're not going to work out overnight. It's going to take a lot of time for it to actually transpire. Now, that's the reason why I'm here talking about Jake and Gino, because I started down that path and my brother wasn't on the same page with me. He just wasn't ready to create those revenue streams and I was doing it by myself. And I said to myself, this is feels more like a job for me. I wasn't working on the business. I was working in the business and not on it as much as I would have liked. That's why I transitioned over to multifamily. So now, think about yourself. What business are you in? I want you to start thinking about surpluses that add value to the current business you're in. If you're in multifamily, I don't want you to start thinking about creating a business in the restaurant business. I want you to think about multifamily. If you're doing multifamily, think about the education. Think about syndication. Think about the property management aspect of it. Think of maybe opening up a title company with somebody. Think about bringing in accounting services and offering it to other clients. Whatever that may be, focus on your surplus and start growing those surpluses. Start growing those little streams as we showed you in the honeybee, how Noah went from one job to creating those multiple streams and ultimately working for his sole purpose and giving back.